Let's dive into 10 of the tallest sand dunes around the globe. Counting down from number 10 to the ultimate giant. We'll explore their heights, locations, and what makes them so captivating for nature enthusiasts. Starting with number 10, Chebbi in Morocco. Nestled near the village of Merzouga in southeastern Morocco, close to the Algerian border. This dune field spans about 28 kilometers from north to south and roughly 7 kilometers wide. Its peaks soar over 150 meters, ranking among North Africa's tallest, with crescent and star shapes molded by winds from various directions. The fine orange-red sand creates stunning contrasts, especially at dawn and dusk, drawn from ancient river deposits in nearby valleys. In this arid spot with scorching summers above 45 degrees Celsius and rare rain under 100 millimeters yearly, it's a hub for camel treks, overnight camps, and serene desert experiences. Local nomadic groups, like the Berber people, have long tied their traditions to these sands, viewing them as vital landmarks in folklore and daily life. Tourism is managed to preserve the fragile ecosystem, offering a glimpse into Sahara-like beauty, without overwhelming the natural tranquility. Number 9, the Star Dune in Colorado, USA. Situated in a national park in southern Colorado, this dune rises about 230 meters or 750 feet, from base to peak, standing as one of North America's tallest. Its unique star-shape forms from winds converging from multiple directions, with radiating arms in a high-altitude valley near the Rocky Mountains. The sand comes from eroded nearby mountains, carried by southwest winds over thousands of years, creating a 78-square-kilometer dune field. Accessing involves a multi-hour hike across shifting sands, rewarding climbers with views of alpine tundra, grasslands, and wetlands nearby. The area teems with adapted wildlife like kangaroo rats and tiger beetles amid extreme temperature swings, and is protected to maintain sand recycling via streams. It's a prime spot for hiking and sandboarding, blending desert adventure with mountain scenery in a conserved natural wonder. Number 8, the dunes of the Rub al-Khali on the Arabian Peninsula. Spanning 650,000 square kilometers across Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Oman, and Yemen, this vast sand desert hosts megadunes over 300 meters tall, some stretching unbroken for 200 kilometers. Predominantly linear and star types, the golden red sand stems from ancient river sediments, refined by wind during wetter past eras. Known as the Empty Quarter, it's one of Earth's harshest spots with minimal rain, extreme heat, and sparse oases sustaining nomadic Bedouin knowledge of hidden water. Linked to legends like the lost city of Ubar, it drew early explorers facing camelback hardships, now studied for dune movement and ancient climates. Wildlife is rare but includes adapted species, while conservation balances rare visits with protecting this immense, shifting sand sea. Venturing here demands preparation, offering a profound sense of isolation and the raw power of nature's largest continuous desert. Number 7, Khongoryn in Mongolia. In southern Mongolia's Gobi Desert, this dune system stretches 180 kilometers long and up to 27 kilometers wide, with peaks reaching 300 meters. Linear and star shapes arise from seasonal multi-directional winds, featuring fine quartz sand that sings with booming sounds from sliding grains. Summers hit 40 degrees Celsius, and winters drop to minus 30 degrees, with under 100 millimeters of rain yearly. Yet a nearby river from mountain springs supports greenery and nomadic herders. Ethnic Mongol families graze camels and goats here, weaving the dunes into oral histories and songs as sacred landmarks. Climbing the steep slopes is tough, but offers sweeping views. Activities include camel rides and listening to the acoustic phenomenon. Conservation efforts promote sustainable tourism to prevent erosion, highlighting wind's role in shaping this vibrant desert ecosystem. Number 6, Big Daddy Dune in Namibia. Located in Namibia's Namib Desert, this red-hued dune climbs about 325 meters, among the tallest in the region. Formed by Atlantic winds sculpting iron-rich sand, it overlooks clay pans, with colors intensifying at sunrise and sunset. The surrounding landscape mixes high dunes with sparse vegetation, adapted to fog from ocean currents rather than rain. Climbing takes effort on loose sand, but the summit provides panoramic desert vistas, ideal for photography and reflection, popular for guided tours and eco-adventures. It's accessible via roads from nearby areas. Protections ensure minimal impact, preserving this ancient, fog-sustained habitat for unique plants and animals. Number 5. Dune 7 in Namibia. Found in the Namib Desert near a coastal town, this dune towers around 383 meters, or 1,256 feet, the highest in the Namib region. Part of a vast shifting sand sea along the Atlantic coast, it's named as the seventh dune inland from a river crossing, with reddish-orange sand from oxidized iron. Winds constantly reshape it, making it a classic example of desert geology in an area with under 20 millimeters of annual rain, relying on coastal fog. Easily reached by road, about 10 kilometers from town, it's favored for sandboarding, hiking, and quad biking despite the challenging 20 to 30-minute ascent. Summit views span ocean to endless dunes, in a protected site that balances tourism with erosion control. This accessible giant showcases the desert's adapted life and the timeless dance of wind and sand. Number 4. The Badain Jaran dunes in China. In Inner Mongolia's Alksa region, these dunes reach up to 500 meters, among Earth's tallest stationary ones, in a 49,000 square kilometer desert. Compound and star types form from converging winds, featuring singing sands and over 100 permanent lakes fed by underground aquifers. The lakes create oases supporting birds, plants, and microclimates in a hyper-arid zone with extreme temperatures. Access involves off-road or camel travel from nearby towns, appealing to adventurers seeking acoustic wonders and dune climbs. Largely fixed by moisture and vegetation, they're studied for unique lake-dune interactions. Growing tourism is managed to protect this fragile blend of towering sands and life-sustaining waters. Number 3. The Medanoso dune in Chile. In northern Chile's Atacama Desert, this dune rises approximately 550 meters from its base, reaching about 1,660 meters above sea level. A rock-cord structure covered in sand, it's part of a vast sand sea shaped by Pacific winds, in one of the driest places on Earth. The harsh, hyper-arid climate sees minimal rain, with stark landscapes of salt flats and rugged terrain. Remote and challenging to reach, it requires specialized expeditions, offering insights into extreme desert processes. Scientifically valuable for studying dune formation and geoheritage, with no significant vegetation or wildlife in the core area. As a natural feature in a protected region, it highlights the Atacama's unique geology and isolation. Number 2. Cerro Blanco in Peru. In southern Peru's Nazca Desert, this light-colored dune ascends about 1,176 meters from base to crest, with a total elevation of around 2,080 meters above sea level. Positioned on Andean slopes overlooking the Nazca Plain, the sand derives from eroded riverbeds, redistributed by wind. The steep, high-altitude climb starts from nearby towns, taking hours on shifting sand, best in early morning to dodge heat. Summit views encompass famous ancient geoglyphs, making it culturally significant near historic sites. A hot spot for sandboarding with long descents, it draws adventure seekers while concerns rise over tourism's environmental effects. Preservation focuses on the broader desert's value, blending natural height with historical allure. And finally, number 1, Duna Federico Kirbus in Argentina. In northwest Argentina's Catamarca province, within a sand valley, this dune stands at 1,230 meters from base, the world's tallest. Reaching 2,845 meters above sea level, it's a massive sand accumulation in a semicircular basin, named after its discoverer. Formed by wind-deposited sands against mountain backdrops, it exemplifies extreme dune growth in arid highlands. Remote location limits access, requiring treks or guided trips, with potential for sandboarding and exploration. Minimal vegetation in the dry environment. It's taller than many countries' highest points, adding to its wonder. As a geological marvel, it inspires off a nature scale, with efforts to study and protect this unique formation.